Hello everyone, I'm Devin with TrueDevinGaming, and today we're doing another session of Bloons Tower Defense 6. Yep. So let's get this started. First off, we're going to be doing another session of Contested Territory once again. You might hear me stop talking every once in a while, or you might hear some crunching. That's because I'm eating a popsicle. And yeah, so you might hear that. So we have 4 tickets available. The event ends in one more day. And as you can see, I'm pretty sure the Wizard Paragons have won at this point. So, let's not worry about that. But if you go to local teams, local, not global, come on. Okay. I am currently losing to S4. He currently has 1 tile, a center tile, 2 relic tiles, and 7 banners. So I want to get some more banners to make it that I can catch up to him in that. So I want to be able to see if I can still compete with him for first place. So we're going to be focusing on banner tiles if possible. Immediately that tells me there's one here, which I know he'll try to avoid because he hates this map. This map is called Spring. He hates it. There's one here. He hates this map as well. So that's a good one. Oh, round 81 with these. Oh, that's going to be difficult. This one as well. So we have 3 banners that are available for us to go for immediately. And I'll say this. The boss one seems like it'll probably be the easiest of the 3. Okay, let's actually see this map first. Yeah, this one isn't exactly set up to be easy. How much money do you start off with? 782, and we're getting an extra... Wait, do we have starting stash? Oh, we lost the starting stash ability. Or relic. Huh. That kind of sucks. There's hard baked, man relic, random relic that we don't know which one it is. There's starting stash. Yo, can we get others or just Soda? I might go for this one. Starting stash is very useful, so I think I'm going to be going for this one first. Even though it's not a banner tile, this relic is extremely useful, so it's worth it. So let's see, this is a medium standard, so it's not going backwards. So it's boot start here. I'm thinking the starter will be starter and what do you want to call it? A tack shooter at the very front. I'm going to actually... Which one should I do? I think I'm going to actually remove flint tips because even though it's great, the ability to have everything pop leads is extremely useful. Let's get this started. First off, we'll allow the free one that's under 500. So we have these 3 as an option. Of course, I think I'm going to go for... Here we go. See this? So it just barely hits everywhere. There we go. Let's get us hero in there as well. Try to hit the entire circle. Good. And now let's get this started. We're going to be going for a 203 tack shoot in the front. There we go, we got ourselves a 203 tack shoot in the front. Next thing we need to aim for is camo detection. which seems like the best option is here. Hello pilot. But it still would be, but Soda actually has camo detection, so we're already good with that for now. Let's just have this run a bit and get ourselves overdrive. There we go. Since we have camo detection, might as well abuse that fact.
My skills grow legendary.
The subs are able to see camos if the camo section is available for another tower when we have advanced intel. So we're going to be going and using that to get camo detection here as well. Both these need to stay up to 3000 for armor piercing darts so that they are extra strong against the Moabs.
A captain of
There we go. Got 2 of them set up. And now to actually get some more camo detection. 4 subs. There we go. This provides camo detection here as well for the subs.
my skills grow
Gonna do
legendary.
downdraft. Place you here to get some camo detection at the very front. This one will be Razor Voters.
Captain of the mighty God.
I'm going as quick as possible on this.
An enemy fled from battle. Rejoice in our victory.
And here we go. That's the last wave we can fast forward to. We finished that very quickly. Got ourselves starting sesh again, which is good for us. And now we actually get access to another banner, which just wants a time attack, so it'll be much quicker. See, we have a door, so we'll go with this one here. Starting sash is very useful. Let's turn off these. Starting sash very useful. You can start off with a free monkey as well, very useful. Let's see. Every single one of these guys can already pop leads, so there's no reason for me to get this one. Yeah, so we're actually going to go for extra range on them instead. Okay. Let's start off with a free monkey. At the very front. We're going to start and try to get 25 money as soon as possible so we can get a door.
So it begins.
A door is very useful for this. Has very large range. Let's have you set to strong. We can get camo detection from you and wall fire as well. Let's get wall fire first, so since that'll increase our popping power by a lot.
Darkness seeks you.
Here we go, now we have camo detection here.
I grow stronger.
Since we're trying to get fast pops, I don't think Shimmer is the right idea. I actually think Dragon Breath will be better for us this time. We should get a Super Monkey here. The Super Monkey will be there so we can deal with the purple balloons. Let's get ourselves Dragon's Breath. And then we're going to be saving up for knockback. We're up to round 39, so we don't want to skip into round 40 quite yet.
Nothing can make you ready. Darkness seeks you.
Okay, the mob got way farther than I wanted it to, that's for sure. So let's get ourselves Dark Knight. Now if we have Dark Knight, we'll place down another Super Monkey. This one will be for camo leads. So it'll be top pass twice for extra popping power. Actually no, let's do this one being 2 Sweet Hero. We already have camo lead popping power right here. So saving up 8,000 for Robo Monkey, which in all honesty isn't that hard to save up for. So have you attack first and strong because that's the best option for you. Now we get another one. Again, we're going for Plasma Blast first. And knockback. 62 because we don't want to go to 63 since that's just 3 rushes. Want to get this upgrade first. Okay, we're on 63, that was popped easy enough, so might as well skip forward. Let's get ourselves another Super Monkey. We're just focusing on Super Monkeys at this point. We need more popping power for the general purples, so we're gonna ignore... what do you want to call it? We're going to ignore the top pass here. Oh, we skipped to 69. Great. Oh, Ball of Light. That's great. That's not really a light, to be honest. Yeah. There we go. We beat this race. Got ourselves a banner here. Since we did races, these are going very quick. So now let's just see what the leaderboard comparison between Ron and I are. I'm making 340, he's making 330, that's good. Again, he has 7 banners. Jesus Christ. And he's going to be able to play some more matches as soon as he joins. So he's going to make a big bonus as well. So I need to make a lead right now. With that being said, I should aim for more banners then. That should just be my focus, is banner, banner, banner. Might as well call me Bruce at that point. We have these 3 banners that we have the option for. Let's see this one again. I don't want to do this. Really don't. Actually, if I have more monkeys, this might be easier. I'll leave this one for now. Are we actually going for the Bloonarius now? Yeah, let's go for Bloonarius. Got a bunch of options here. We just have to be a tier 1, and I'll be honest, our main popping power for being the tier 1 is going to be a sniper right here. We have no hero that we can get, so we can ignore this one. Let's just turn these off. We want to go and start off with extra money early on, and the ability to just start off with a free monkey. That's always good. Super Monkey Storm is essentially a required one when you're going against a boss. It's just very useful, very powerful. Now if I see all these, my main focus is going to be popping using you, so extra range doesn't matter. I feel like I'm going to be going for flint tips. Okay. Flint tips probably is the best option of them. This one is completely useless for this. We don't have a hero. Pretty much all attacks are going to be able to pop leads anyway. Because I'm going to be going a 204, if not 205 sniper. Yeah. And then increasing range doesn't matter for snipers either. Now the question is, are any of the things I'm going to be using counting as sharp projectiles? Let's see, so 3 options are a sniper, a druid, and a dart monkey. Now to be honest here, I think sniper is probably the best option, or most useful for us, but a druid is more expensive. I was planning on getting a druid anyway. Let's place the druid here. It covers a good range. And then we have 980 to spend on stuff. What I was thinking, I could go for a 230 druid. Yeah, let's just start off with that. This guy will be able to start off and do well for us for a while. Once we get Druid of the Jungle and Heart of Thunder, it will be very much a popping machine for us. And the only things we would have to care for besides what it does is camo. It cannot handle camo and it cannot handle Moabs by itself. A 230 Druid. Alright, just so people know, this wall right here does not actually block our range, as you can see. What? It didn't before in the previous game. Does do here. See sniper. If I put the sniper here, the reason I want to put the sniper here only gives us a small bound advantage in comparison to this. Actually, no, this gives us more. I think I'm going to put the sniper here. And then probably try to put a village somewhere close enough to actually get both them. Oh yeah, should probably do this. Part of the jungle, now I'm able to get pops from farther away. Not just for the sniper, but also for the druid here. I'm going to ignore Heart of Thunder for a small bit, and we're going to get ourselves a village. The village's goal is going to be giving us some camo detection. Or at least I think it should be. The other camo detection option is cheap, annoying because it goes and gets rid of our useful sniper abilities, and then actually we have a few camo options, but they don't feel as good, just to be fair. Let's place you here. Because that doesn't reach, that's an issue. This is an issue. If I do bigger raids, I can't do monkey business. That's the big thing I want. Do monkey business, monkey commerce to make the purchases cheaper. And okay, let's sell you because it's not very much of a loss, and put you over here. You can still get the range here, but now your upgrade's gonna be cheaper. Now to go ahead and focus on getting camera detection. Which, to be fair, I don't think we really care about too much because the next 2 rounds... Well, first off, we're going to be getting radar scanners, so this is good anyway. So we don't have to worry about camera detection, but either way, we would only lost like 3 lives. To the one green camo that was going to show up. Now you're doing good by yourself, the Century. Let's get ourselves Heart of Thunder. With some just general popping abilities there. And now we're going to be focusing on our sniper from now on. Or snipers, because I'm going to try to place another one that's in this radius. I'm going to go for a 204 sniper. At first, at least. There you go, we have 202. That makes us fast and strong. A good combination. We're going to put the Druid to strong now. Just because it's very useful having it strong. It will be targeting the stronger balloons and removing them from existence. And we're saving up 2,500 for semi-automatic. The boss is coming in very soon. So we can only hope that we earn enough for this. There we go, with semi-automatic. Next one will be full auto. And then after full auto, we're going to place down another sniper. And essentially go for the same exact pathing. The reason why I'm going for snipers is just because I feel like that's the best popping power that we have against Lunarius. Some might argue it, I think it is. Like the Super Monkey does give better popping power, but it doesn't have the ability to get the entire map for it. There we go, we have first one. Now turning off auto start, so we can get the rest prepared. We're about to have a boss balloon come in. Important thing to know, since this is Lunarius we're fighting, every time we pop one of its skulls in its health bar that you'll see, it will spawn a bunch of balloons at once. We have 2 Super Monkey Storms that we can use. I plan on using them, if possible, after he spawns in a bunch of balloons. Hopefully we can deal with the first skull by itself without using it. And then for the second and third, we just wipe out all the balloons that he was spawning in. That's at least my goal. Okay. Hopefully we can do that. Got you the large caliber. Going to be saving up 2,500 again. Here's Lunarius. Again, 3 skulls. First one will pop. I'm going to try to pop everything by itself. So. Lunarius' health is not going down yet. But that's for obvious reasons. We're not exactly attacking it yet. Now its health is actually going down at a much faster speed. We still have to save up for full auto here. Once we have full auto, it'll be going much quicker again. Once we have this, the next thing is getting ourselves another druid. Wait, how much could I sell you for? 5,000? Takes 11 down to get elite defender. Sell you. That's not enough. Come on, can we pop it all? Okay, we popped enough. That's good enough. There we go, we have Druid of Storm here. There we go. Oh, some of them got Sue. Didn't do that quick enough. Let's slow this for a second. Place you here. I shouldn't have done that, I should have done bound path, but okay. Get this ready. Wipe out all of them. And then fast forward. Get another Heart of Oak, because why not? Yeah, let's get ourselves a plane. Okay, there we go. Bluenaris is dead. That was a very quick one for us. Honestly, it was very easy. It just barely reached the halfway point of the map. We didn't have to do any extra economy to get it. So yeah, there we go. We already finished 3 of the 4. Oh, and Sean's calling finally. Hello.
Of course, it doesn't work through my. Yeah, it does be something with the Discord and everything. Why I can't play it through my headset.
Probably.
All right. So, oh, I don't like this one. You know, I'll let you do this one. I don't want to do this one. It's for a banner, so you can do it. You'll take your banner.
Okay.
I didn't like this one. What's this one back here?
A worse one.
I'll do this one.
Which one are you going for now?
I'm going to be doing a normal one that's least cash, and then I'll go for this least cash banner tile back here. And
You're going for the one up top that we can't reach it? Okay.
Yeah. But the one that's least tiers on Lotus Island, I'll come back to that one later maybe if you don't do that one. I don't really care for that one anyway. But man, what's with all these not allowing you to do heroes? Kind of shitty, in my opinion.
Eh. Okay, let's see. For this one, no heroes, so don't need extra empowered. Let's turn off all of these. We want to start with more money and a free monkey. Let's see, of these, this does seem like it would be useful here, but this one's more useful. Let's go here, and let's go here. I think that's the best option for us. Everything can pop leads.
What are we doing, dogs?
Everything has farther range because Tacture is going to need it. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, so let's see. We have 1,000 to spend. But we need to be able to cover both the front and the back. I think I'm going to have to buy ourselves a mortar here to be able to cover both. Let's see, what do we do for the free one? How much range do you have? Enough to cover most of that. That's good. Probably doing one dot monkey here, one dot monkey here. Or one dot monkey here, one dot monkey here for a bit better range. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, let's put a Dark Monkey here. And let's get a Mortar Monkey here. Have its target be the very front as well. Honestly, that means balloons are going to be able to pass immediately, as I see it. So I'm going to need to move you again.
Oh, I was about to say, I think you're muted.
Yep, I muted myself because I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this spring one.
Which one's spring?
Yeah.
Which one's spring?
The map you and I hate.
Oh, is that the one that I said I might come back to, and I called it Lotus Island on accident?
I guess.
Well, I left another banner one over to the right if you wanted to go back and do that one.
I'm right now very tempted to do that, considering how many...
Yeah, I looked at that
Pops
one.
I'm leaking already.
Yesterday, and I did not like it at all. I don't like that map.
Okay, I'm going to restart this one. This is not going well. So let's start with you being free. You have 1,000 to upgrade you, so... Why not Fireball? And save up to get Wall of Fire as well. Going to still lose lives here, but this is going to be better. Alright, just so you know, I'm on my last ticket already.
Then you might have your bonus ones afterwards.
Hopefully. I already did 2 time attacks and 1 boss. Okay, so it seems like this guy is going to be dealing with it enough for now. But probably the best option for us will be getting him to being a 024 or 025, so that the unpopped army can be just spawning in going this way. That's probably the best option for him. So let's work towards that. Intense magic does good for us. Also, Wallfire being on that side is not bad for us. It makes it so his normal attacks are essentially heading to one side. Let's see, tell me, do any get through here? Nope, we're still doing good. Let's do Monkey Sense, now you can see camo. We're not going to be able to save for Shimmer for a while. So let's get some more popping power. In particular, let's get ourselves a tack shooter on the left side. On the bottom side, I guess. That should be good. We're going for... This one will be a 203. It's just the best popping power wise we can get early on. And by getting it, we'll be able to... What do I want to say? we'll be able to get a lot. By getting this, we'll be able to get a lot of pops very easily. Saving up 450 here. Okay, so walk me through the challenge you're doing right now.
I am doing a what is this called? Lease cash, and I accidentally spent way too much cash on it, but regardless, they're not coming after this. So, I end up. It's what is this map? So, I really like the map. It's a map that goes back and forth through each other over and over again. It has a bunch of different colors, and it has 2 spots of water. Very good for a tack shooter, and that's what I used. But least cash, so I did a 204 tack shooter, which really isn't that expensive, but does a lot of popping power. And also I have everything can pop the leads on, so I don't have to worry about that part. And then I have a 204 dart monkey. That's for like the camo. And I accidentally was trying to get another tack shooter, but I ended up doing a spike factory, and it was a 204. So I accidentally spent double the money plus because of that one tower. But I was it was at like 7,200. Now I just beat it. It was 47 rounds, and I beat it at 14,975, which
Here's our first camo. And
it's
it's
not bad. I just beat it, so I got that. That was just a basic one. So now I could go get this lease cash on a map that I also really like. This is 4 to 87. Holy mother of God. 87. God, I'm gonna be doing this one a while. Free? I like free. Oh, I can use it.
So the map you're doing, did it have a lot? You said a bunch of different colors and 2 sections of water. Was it one with a lot of sharp edges?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were playing on cubism.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I do like that map a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. I gotta find a charger for my phone. Field goals, a lot of them. 19 to 3. Yep, so now I'm doing what is it? Resort? Is that what it's called?
The one that has a pool and it's made of 3 rectangles.
Yeah, 3 rectangles, and great spot for either a wizard monkey for a 025 or any sort of tack shooter. So I put a tack shooter there because monkey isn't, and this is also a lease cash. So my goal is but this is on hard difficulty, so the price is up on everything. My goal is just save up, get the 024, and then figure out about something for camo real quick.
Okay.
Probably do a ship for camo.
Okay, well, explain my one. Or you can continue if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because I don't need to worry about the leads. I'm thinking, should I go top and bottom path? Go like 402 for the ship? Just because I don't have to worry about lead popping power.
You don't need worry about popping power, but do you have Moab popping power in particular?
Well, that does popping power, but I
but it's more expensive. It'll be more difficult to get to that point.
Well, it's
7,000.
Yeah, but the 3rd tier is still pretty damn good, and then I also have I will have a 204 tack shooter that can do some damage, and it has to loop by it 3 times. So I don't think I'm probably going to get it to a tier 5, just because it's the 87. Plus, the other team ain't doing anything.
Okay.
And it's actually one of the cheaper tier 5s, I think, right? 21,016. Yeah, like Inferno is insanely expensive. Tax Zone 21,000 for a tier 5 really isn't bad on hard mode. I really don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, now for my what?
Yeah.
Currently doing a least tiers challenge on Spring, and the towers that we have opted for is the Attack Shooter, Ice Monkey, Heli Pilot, Mortar Monkey, Wizard Monkey, Super Monkey, and Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that does have some very good options. The issue with it is that you still need to be able to cover both the top and the bottom path, and that is difficult with a lot of them. The Mortar Monkey doesn't attack quick enough early on, so it can't be used for that. And the helipod can't go top and bottom, back and forth. It will just not be popping. And so on and so forth, she's going so awesome. I end up deciding to go with the Wizard Monkey at first and try to get Wall of Fire as quick as possible, so that it can essentially be popping one of the sides constantly and then have its attack be focused on the other side. And then besides that, put 2 tack shooters on the islands at the very end as well. And just upgrade those to 203s to get as much popping power as I can out of them. And so far that has worked. Then I upgraded the Wizard Monkey to Necromancer. Since he's at the the Wizard Monkey's at the very end, that means he's covering both the top path and bottom path easily enough by himself. So he's actually doing a lot of damage there. And actually covering both. And now I'm finally getting my attack shooters up to overdrive, the tier 4 bottom path. Again, not going top path because we don't need top path. Don't need the lead popping power, just need the general popping power.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have to last to round 67 with this stuff. And that does seem to be a bit difficult. There, I got both overdrives.
Do you think a 302 Monkey Buccaneer and a 204 tack shooter on a resort is good enough to take out a Moab, or do I need to add like just a...
The 204 tack shooter on resort is enough to take out the Moab by itself.
Alright, that's what I was thinking. I was wondering if I should do a 210 sniper, just so it's doing damage at least, and just set it towards strong.
I don't think you need to.
Alright. Alright, well, before I get to the Moab, I'm going to be away from the computer for a few minutes. My meal prepping is done baking. So, gotta get it out of the oven.
Okay.
So I'll just put myself on mute for a couple minutes while I do this, and actually find a charger for my phone too, because my phone's at 9%. So I'll be back in a couple.
Okay. Okay, so we're doing good so far. I put the Super Monkey over here because I don't think there's enough room for a Super Monkey on this side yet. And this just lets the helipod actually focus on one side by doing this. I'm going to be going with... What do I want to go with for this? I want the extra popping power, so I'm going to be going top half here to Plasma Blast. And oh, here's the first round of Moabs. I don't think we need to give you extra range here, so let's go for Dark Knight. It's just the most affordable option, probably. Let's also have you targeting strong in this area, though. And it's saving up 5,600 for Dark Knight. There we have enough to get Dark Knight. And now this side I feel like it's just good. For a while at least. Our next goal will be getting another Super Monkey for the top side. Oh, we can actually boost these guys as well. We can boost a lot. Might do that later. Let's save up 2,500 for the next Super Monkey. Yo, can we fit you in here anywhere? Of course not. But we can fit you right here. Have you cover most of it anyway. And I'll go probably the same path for you. Top pass twice. It could go middle pass 3 times though. Let's go top pass twice. Have you targeting strong? If I go middle pass 3 times, that'll give us 2 beams of plasma blast.
Oh, you weren't joking. That was going to take out that by itself. Holy hell.
Well, yeah.
Oh. Alright, so I now have a 402 Monkey Buccaneer and a 204 Tack Shooter. I gotta get to 87, so I'll probably make one of them a tier 5.
Okay. Here's the question, do I go middle path or bottom path as support for this? If I want to go even, I go bottom path. It makes sense, but if I want just more range and more coverage, I'd go middle path and then I can actually afford...
towards the Tack Shooter anymore. The Buccaneer upgraded, it's doing it all.
I want to go middle path in all honesty for this, so I'm going to go for it. Because Vogel, the much large range, that's good for him where he's positioned. And Robo Monkey will give him the ability to attack both first and strong at the same time. Okay, here comes the first BFB. And now we have to wait for a long time till the helipod's done. There you go. BFB has been dealt with. Let's just save up 8,000. How much does it cost? 8,500. Okay.
Alright, let's see this Tack Shooter get to work. It's a 205. Or at least cash. I'm spending a lot of cash, but I just want to see how good it is.
Okay. one thing I can tell you, there is a achievement that what's it called that you can try earn.
Is this your favorite path of the tack shooter?
Bottom path? Yeah. The bottom path is definitely my favorite path for the tack shooter. No
And
question
you
asked.
you always mix it with the top?
Always.
0.05?
Because really the range doesn't actually benefit it. It still has attacks fly out about the same distance. It's just whether or not the attack starts shooting earlier.
Mm-hmm. And for this one, this spot, you definitely don't need it.
Yeah.
So if I decided to go top path, I would still probably just do the...
You'd still do top and then bottom.
Yeah, I'd do top and bottom. I wouldn't do middle. There's no point in it.
Yep.
Oh, we're about to see what, number 60. We'll see how long this lasts.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna break before it even gets to the tack shooter, and then the tack shooter wiped out the 4 Moabs. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, 63. 63 should be a test. Let's see what
No, it
63
isn't.
does. Well, let's see. 63 should be a test.
Here's one thing I should let you know about. There's a achievement for BTD6 that you can try getting. Where it requires you to get 2 million pops with a single tower in a single game of balloons.
Mm-hmm.
And that does not include after getting a victory. So you have to do it within one game before reaching the end goal of a round.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you go easy, you have to get 2 million pops before round 40 and so on and so forth. Medium.
That's impossible.
Yeah. It's only possible if you're doing it on up to round 100. So only 2 modes have that. Impossible and Chimps. So getting that many pops with one tower for either of those, from what I understand, there's only been 2 towers that has been found out for being able to do that. But there's probably more. But the 2 main ones that they are is the bottom path tack shooter and the top path heli pilot. Those are the only ones I know of that could possibly do it.
Mm-hmm.
And in particular, the map that they require you to use for those is Resort.
Yeah.
Oh. Just so you know, yeah, it doesn't show any team tickets yet for me, and it says next tickets in 23 hours, essentially.
Oof. So are you doing a challenge, or are you calling it early in the stream? What are you doing?
Let me see what I have for the leaderboard first.
I'd
So,
say do one rank game against the normal boss.
okay, well, let's see. Currently, I have 0 normal tiles held, 7 relic tiles held, and 7 banner tiles held. Okay, that's decent enough. Let's see, how many can I earn for question? Now I'm gonna do one of the collection events crates, so I'm gonna have to get 61 totems, and then after getting that I'll check again to see if I have any new contested territory tickets. If I do, then I'll continue with contested territory till I finish those. If I don't, then I'll just end it off with that crate.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I upgrade to tier 5 on the carrier flagship, or will there not be that many ammos that the carrier flagship wouldn't be able to handle?
What wave do you have to go up to?
87.
Why not? Go for it.
Upgrade it?
Yeah, why
or just
not?
don't upgrade it. Okay. Alright, it's full. So I'm just going to use
I
these
am
two
both
towers,
here and
but I did
everywhere.
spend 66,000. But it is what it is. But now I'm pretty positive. I'm positive. There's no chance I lose.
Okay.
Benjamin is in the house.
Do you think 80 they make one loop around? Or no?
Sure, why not?
You think they do?
Yeah, why not? They have a chance.
I don't think they do.
Okay, so I'm going for this map. We'll place you
Attack
here.
shooter, nothing's made it. What, like from the little spot where they come down to where they make a left,
No, we don't want to place them yet.
like to turn
Need
in
more
left.
money.
Nothing has made it there yet. It just from that small part from the top section, then going down
Actually,
before
just
it
grab
even
money.
turns in. Everything hasn't. Nothing's survived. The attack shooter. That thing is just cleaning house.
Yes, my friend. Welcome back.
There we go. We get the rare Quincy action figure. Forget the name of what this map is called, but I'm going for a semi-annoying one, where you have just two straight paths. One path is for all the normal balloons, and one path is for the Moabs. It's semi-annoying. Just because of the fact that everything you set up for the normal balloons don't really affect what you have set up for the actual Moabs in it.
The door is open.
Let's get ourselves some farm because I don't want to have to hold the curses there the entire time.
Yes, my friend.
I'm looking forward to this contested territory being over once again. I feel like it's
I am
odd.
too.
Yeah.
It's just like I think they should have made it like a month thing. It's once a month, that's cool, but they legitimately gave us like 10 days break.
Yeah. And if you're actually on a team, that means, either you abandon your team essentially for an event, or you have to play it every single day. Pretty much overplay BTD6 yourself.
That's the thing. I was like, oh yeah, I could get all the collection stuff.
Nope.
And then all of a sudden this popped in and it's like, nope, I'm not doing the collection stuff. Because I don't want to do that and this. I'm not spending 4 hours on the game.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to try to... what I've been doing essentially is every time I do something for the contested territory, I decide, okay, at the very end of it, I'll get myself one more crate. One more crate, just do that.
Mm-hmm.
So at least I'm getting something out of it.
Clean up on aisle 7.
You didn't go for that goddamn thing.
Why would I? I ran out of tickets.
Yeah. I want to do that one.
I definitely didn't choose... Well, I had the choice of either leaving Spring to you or leaving that one to you. And I felt like... you didn't want to have to deal with Spring after the last contested territory.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up on aisle 7. Ah, there you are.
I didn't want to do either. I'm not doing that one either. I might actually skip that.
Okay.
Clean up on aisle 7.
Okay, I need to get more popping power here.
It's cash. What do we got going here? We got ninja, we'll do ninja.
There we go, that does a lot.
What are you doing this weekend?
Well, the weekend's just about to end, so you mean next week?
Yeah.
I haven't made any plans yet. Kind of went to a theme park the past 3 weeks, and we're going the week after next, anyway.
Fabuloso.
So, yeah, fun stuff. Haven't made exact plans yet.
Friday or Saturday, depending on I'm playing a poker tournament. If I play Friday, I'll see if I make day 2, and if I make day 2, then I know I'll chill on Saturday and I'll come back and play Sunday. But if I play Saturday, obviously, then that's my plans for the weekend, Saturday, and hopefully play Sunday. But if I go Friday, play, and bust, then I might just fucking go to Busch Gardens because I have to pass, and I'm trying to do stuff every weekend. That's my goal.
Yeah.
If I keep doing stuff every weekend, I'm not going to get complacent.
Okay.
So,
Actually, I do have a question for you now.
yeah.
Between the 3 water parks that I know you've been to,
Yeah.
Sunsplash, Adventure Island, and Volcano Bay,
hmm
can you compare them and tell me your opinion? Which one is the best, which one's the worst, and why?
There's gaps, big gaps between them. There's
Okay.
a huge gap between the worst and the second. Then there's a huge gap between the best and the second.
Okay.
So, we'll just start with the
I have
worst.
something
Sunsplash. It costs $20 to get in. That should explain it enough. Has a total of like 10 slides. There's legitimately one big raft slide, and it has 2 different sides you could go on. Then there's 3 high up ones that you just plunge a little bit, like you just body plunge, you just pull yourself and you go real fast. And then there's 3 other slides. One's a dark slide and a raft for individual. There's a medium body plunge slide, and then a slow raft slide. And this is legitimately one little staircase up, so it's not tall. And then there's these 2 little red slides, and they're real little. So there's not much to this park. And there's a lazy river.
Okay.
So that's that park. nothing very impressive. I would rate that maybe like a 5 out of 10. The reason it even gets a 5 is because it's a water park. We live in Florida. It has water, has slides. I'm cool with it. The next park, Adventure Islands, has some pretty damn cool slides, some intensity, and there's a couple that I did not get to go on that look like that had very good intensity, and some that look real fun. So I can't really give a full all-out rating, but I'll give you a rough estimate of where I think it would be. The fun, the wave pool looked actually it looked very bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it was definitely still a fun time. Way more intense, way more big slides, and its lower level slides were still as big and way more intense than the slides you'll find at this one at Adventure Islands. No,
You're still talking about Adventure Island, and now you're saying...
Of Sunsplash. That's what I meant. I flipped words around. But, then... what's the next one? So I would give this one probably... I'm going to assume how good some of these other slides are and stuff. Because I'm assuming the body plunge, like the actual drop slides, and then the half pipe is going to be intense and pretty cool. I'm going to rate this one an 8 out of 10. I'm just not a fan of the big, you have to stand and wait in line. And some of the slides a lot of them were pretty slow looking, but they were fun. At the end of the day, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. So they were definitely fun. Then the last one, Volcano Bay. The first thing you got to do is just walking into the park is phenomenal. The theming that's the thing. The other two parks have no theming. This park has theming. It is Hawaiian volcano, whole thing. The wave pool is beyond awesome, and it's the first thing you see in the park once you walk in, other than the giant volcano. There is, I think, 15 total slides and an incredible kid area. Then you have, in the slides, I don't think there's one slide that doesn't have intensity. So if you're looking for real slow rides, I don't think Volcano Bay is the park for you. Everything has intensity, and then some have legendary intensity. Like you go on the drop slides. Then obviously the big thing of the big ride of it is the aqua coaster, and in 2022 it was rated the best aqua coaster in the world. So, and I've been on it twice, and I will say it is my favorite ride I've ever been on, between what rides I've, like, from posters to the other just 3D 4D rides, and it is the most enjoyable ride I've ever been on that I enjoyed. So, obviously I've not gotten into many coasters, but 3D 4D rides, other rides in general, other water rides, this one takes the cake. It's number one in my eyes. The food wasn't bad there. And the experience is just awesome, and I love the tapu system. You just tap, all right, then you go wave pool. You go see if there's any rides at a ride now. You could go eat if the line's really, like, you have an hour plus wait. And you can go do other things, and then you get in a 5-minute wait of a line, and you get on your ride. So this park I will give a 9.5 out of 10. The reason it's not 10 out of 10 is just because I think there's always room for improvement on things, and there has to be some flaws. Like maybe the flaw is just being in fucking Florida with her rain, or it maybe there's too many damn stairs to get up everything. Like make it easier for the people to get up the stairs, because I'd go on 500 straight slides if my legs didn't want to give out. But I would say 9.5 out of 10. Because some people do not like the tapu system, and the thing that I don't like about it is you can't just save 2 slides at one time. I wish they could just do that, even if it's just 2, so I could be like, all right, I want to get on the half pipe, and I want to get on a drop slide. One's 45 minutes, one's an hour and a half. All right, but no, you got to wait till the 45 minutes up, go on that slide, then go over there and do that other one that now could be 2 hours. So that would be the only discouragement. The food is good. Obviously, it's a theme park. Everything's expensive. So say, oh, the food's expensive. No shit. It's a theme park. You got to know that. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say on that. You want to go through? You've been to all 3, right? You've been Sunsplash, or
Yeah.
you don't know?
I've been to all 3. That's why. Okay, I'll say I agree with Sunsplash being last place.
Mm-hmm.
I have something new.
It's just lackluster in comparison to the other 2, and it's like it's not very memorable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
you
what
gotta
you
mention the part. It's a $20 entry fee, so that should explain enough.
No, here's what should explain enough. Is the most memorable part about it is the commercial for it. Sunsplash is what you get. Or whatever, the small tune that it has with it. That's the most memorable part about the park. Isn't anything about the park itself, but just the commercials for it.
Okay. Go into at least your rating then. At least go into your rating of it. Like, what? You don't have to break down all the slides because I just kind of did. Well.
No, I'll probably give it. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I was thinking of giving it a 6 out of 10, then I remembered, hey, I don't remember much about this shit. That's how bad was it. I was going to give it higher just because, oh, it's water park, but it's a forgettable water park. If I went to a huge amount extra and could remember more, I'd be like, I'd probably have more reason to say 4 out of 10. Now here comes the next thing. Above that, I have both Volcano Bay and Adventure Island. My issue with it is I am confused. I'm conflicted about which one I actually like more. Because I agree with one thing. Volcano Bay definitely has way better theming. And a lot of the sides are just a lot of them are very much intense. But at the same time, I compare it to Adventure Island, and Adventure Island has way worse theming, except for when you actually are on the slides, and the slides themselves are way better themed. It's like the slides themselves are made better, and then the rest of the park is worse in comparison. It's like they put all the budget to a slide, and they're like, oh, let's actually put stuff around them. While Volcano Bay, it's like, okay, we're gonna make this place that's just a full-on park. But when it came to the slides, pretty much they didn't really exactly feel too unique. Like nearly every slide that we went to, they were bundled up with other slides right next to each other that all were very similar to them. Like the first one, there was a slide that there was 4 slides right next to each other that we kept on going to over and over and over because there was no line pretty much for them. But the issue is that there's 4 sides right next to each other that really feel pretty much almost the same. There's some difference between them, ever so slightly. I'm like, eh. Then there is the racer ones, which they're 4 racers, of course. They're supposed to be pretty much very similar, if not the exact same. They're supposed to give you a close one for it. They're supposed to have it that you're all going at the same, pretty much the same speed. It'll take the same amount of time. Or rather, maybe you'll have one that goes faster, but it also is longer. Or something like that, but they all end up with the same amount of time. But that's not how it happened there. They had different amount of time, and the issue is with that one, and actually I'll say this was it's a big negative for Volcano Bay, while big positive for Adventure Island, the amount of water that they actually put on all the fucking slides. Like, Jesus Christ. Volcano Bay is like, okay, we got enough water for you to slide on them. Hopefully. Because I did have one case where I actually stopped on a slide at Volcano Bay. And then I had to, I was just sitting there for a moment on the slide. This was one of the racers, as I mentioned. And then a big wave of water just came over and pushed me to go forward. Like, that's... You should never wholly stop on a slide. And on a water slide, there should never be an issue with the amount of water there. When you go to Adventure Island, every single one of these slides had a huge amount of water. You're getting soaked on every single one of them. There's no option there. Definitely enjoyed that aspect of Adventure Island more. And I have to say that as a negative for Volcano Bay. Like, I'm conflicted. Like, the slides at Volcano Bay versus slides at Adventure Island, I feel like were both more unique and just felt better. They had better theming. Like, there's that one that's just playing music the entire time. It has waterfalls going over the top of you.
That was sick.
There's that one. Then there's also the one that has, what's it called? Just like they have patterns and murals all across the roof and I guess the underside, well, of the entire tube. And it's like you're going kind of like through a psychedelic trip on the side. That one's amazing as well. It's not like, those ones all very unique, they're just amazingly themed with it. Then comes the surprise ones. The face-forward racer ones, where you actually have to go on essentially like a foam carpet and go head first down a slide. Like, of course that's going to be fucking unique. You're going head first down a slide. You're not on a tube.
Volcano Bay used to have that. I just want to say, don't mean to cut you off, but
yeah.
Volcano Bay, that used to be the Ponga Racers, but they decided to give away with that.
Yeah, they should get it back then.
Because of injury purposes. They are a riskier thing to do.
I'm fine with that. I understand that. But still, it was really nice to do that. And another thing. An important thing to mention was that every single slide I went on at Volcano Bay, you could see the light of the sky from outside of it. The tubes are kind of thin. When you went to Adventure Island, oh, there's some tubes that are fucking pitch black. That they just make it that the actual slide. I don't know if pitch black is supposed to be an actual good thing, but it did actually make me enjoy a few more of them because, like, hell, one of the slides I actually got hurt on, and I still have to say I really like that slide. Because it was like, okay, you know this one's going to give you a very sudden drop. But you can anticipate it, because you can see where the drop's coming. But in that case, I couldn't, because it was actually fucking pitch black. I just was sliding in a slide that was... extremely hard to see, and then suddenly I'm falling. And that one actually fucking scared me. Got me reacting, got me moving. I did end up hurting myself in that. But still, that was an extremely intense one. And it was barely a slide, it was short. It was short in length, short in height, short in time. And it was extremely intense. Like, I have to say, I think I enjoyed the slides at Adventure Island way more than I enjoyed the ones at Volcano Bay. And that's what's me saying I really enjoyed the ones at Volcano Bay.
Yep, and I just want to add something for like if people are listening and stuff like that. The thing that we need to add to it is we also have not been on all the slides on either one of these parks. And honestly, probably the best slide on either one of the parks, other than Krakatoa at Volcano Bay, the half pipe slide, we haven't been on in either park. And that's obviously, it looks like the main event at Adventure Islands. Would you agree with that one? It looks like it's the best one there.
Well, say it like this. That was the only one that I saw. That's the only one that I saw a line that was actually long.
Yeah, and then when it comes to the Volcano Bay, it also is, they step it up once. They have 2 half pipe parts to it, and they have 3 different slides that have half pipes. 2 of them are less intense, but then there's the main event one that's like what we saw, but 2 of them. So we have not been on nearly possibly the best or intense rides at these parks. So this is us saying like 50% of each park, I would say we've been on rides for.
Yeah.
So this is not a full review. We're not saying that, oh, this one for sure is. Maybe the rides I haven't been on Adventure Islands does smoke Volcanoes Bay. And vice versa. Like Devin has them tied. So, you know what? Maybe after he goes on the rest of the slides in Volcano Bay, which we are going to do, he might be like, no, never mind. I was wrong. It's 100% Volcano Bay. So, so this is what like 50% of the park, each one of these parks done, except for Sunsplash. That one I've been on, I think every slide but 2, and it's if you're in Cape Coral, just skip it. So that's how I would put it.
I should say, I will say the negatives for Adventure Island are extremely obvious. They don't even try to hide it. The wave pool is extremely small. It's like the size of just the size of an Olympic style swimming pool. Which that might seem like, oh, it's Olympic style, that's big. No. For a park, an Olympic style swimming pool is small. For a hotel, an Olympic style swimming pool might be big. But for a park, it's small. And at the same time, the size of the waves don't seem like that much of anything as well. So I'll say that doesn't feel, or that was definitely a negative. Another negative, it has a lazy river, sure, but it doesn't have a fast version of that. It doesn't have a fast version of anything that you can do that's just like constant. I do like the idea of there just being an area that has constant fast motion of water. That just sounds nice. But it doesn't have anything like that. Then what else can I say? It's just general theming. It looks like it's a budget park, even though its rides, oh no, its slides are saying it isn't. It looks like a budget park. And one very good thing, it seems like it's not nearly as popular as, well, Volcano Bay. It's nowhere near as popular as that one. And it's nowhere near as popular as the closest park to it, which is Busch Gardens, pretty much across the road from it. And thanks to it not being that much popular, it had the extremely short wait times, extremely short lines. If we were actually able to spend more than 2.5 hours there, thanks to weather, we would have been able to get through every single slide and every single attraction there. Another positive I can actually say for is just the amount of areas it has specifically for kids. Not really a positive for me, but it's like, hey, it's not just one small kiddie area. There's a bunch of them spread across the park, and they're not just ones that's like, okay, a kid can go on this, and if you're reaching a teenage age, you can possibly go on it, but you'd have to duck everywhere. They actually have it set up so that parents, pretty much even 7-foot tall parents, could probably go on those kid attractions with them and actually play with their kids. So that's definitely one thing I was like, okay, that's actually a positive, and it makes it so that it's more like Adventure Island is kind of more pushed for kids for that side, and then the actual slides themselves, where you don't have to worry about making the park itself look amazing when you have, or when you're going for kids, because kids, well, water slide, water park, you don't really care about the theming of it. So I can definitely say it seems like Adventure Island is mainly focused for just attraction for kids, while Volcano Bay definitely seems to be mainly focused on, well, just older than that.
But it does have a killer kid section that actually has like a slide as big as probably nearly the biggest slide at Sunsplash. That's what I'm saying. Like there is the kid area at Volcano Bay. There might not be a lot of slides that little kids can go on, but there is an epic kids section.
Yeah.
But it is definitely a thrill park though. Shit. Well, am I gonna die? Might. Shit. Forgot white balloons and fucking white balloons and
Dread Pirate Brickle at your service.
Ice Sky doesn't work together very well.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Dread Pirate Brickle at your service.
Or I got a sniper and just put them on strong and gonna get faster shooting on them. And just let my Ice Sky do the rest.
Okay, I'm doing an impoppable game now,
Nice.
since this will give me 45 relics when I finish it.
Oh, there you go. Using any of your towers to help you out or no?
No. If I use anything, it'll just be a crate or a cash crate.
So
A toast to me.
I do have to say, I did like parking at what's it called? The parking at Adventure Island was very nice, considering you could park pretty much right in front of the park
Yeah.
without having to pay an extra for getting the premier parking. It's a very nice thing. Alright, when we're going to Volcano Bay, Mark is coming along, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all going in one car,
I do not know.
so that we don't have to pay. Shit. Oh,
I
have
do not know because he's going to have Laney and everything, so I don't know what their plan is. And I told him, and I basically told you two, just in case you wanted to invite Alex again or something like that. Basically, that our plan is to be there from open to close.
Yeah.
Our plan is to hit rides all day, whatever. We're probably going to get food there. Me and Mom might get a drink, whatever. Just enjoy the day. And so there's a chance that he's heading up there the day before. Well, we are too, because we'd be either getting a hotel room or seeing about bumming off your couch. But meaning me and Mom, they're getting a hotel room no matter what, they might be going to another park the next day and everything like that, so they are driving up separately.
Okay.
Regardless, so not sure what the plan is exactly with that, but I guess we'll play once it gets a little closer. So as of right now, we'll see about. Obviously, you don't have to ask your roommates anything about us sleeping over, me and Mom sleeping over there or something right now. Because I think we might just do a hotel, just because Mom's snoring alone.
Yeah.
Probably shake the fucking house.
Well, I can still check if you guys want them to, since we do have a large couch down there and have the multiple different massages actually are in the cleaned out living room now.
Mm-hmm. You did some stuff up there since last time?
Oh, not me. Kyle finished cleaning out his stuff from the room that he used to live in. So it's actually clean. Oh yeah, I still need to actually ask Mom if she wants, since it is her birthday, it's her decision who comes along. I don't want to go ahead and end up asking her, hey, you want me to have my friends come along or not? Because I'm like, this is her birthday, it should be her friends, not mine.
Yeah. Well, she, as what I can see, has no problems with any of them. And she actually likes, like, you know how there's, like, she tolerates certain of our friends, and then there's other friends, you know, you could tell that she actually likes.
Yeah.
Like, I know she likes Ethan, she likes Nathan, she likes, what's, his name? Kyle. But then I think how it comes off, this is my guess, she's like, yeah, I'm cool with Alex, like, but, like, for me, it's like, I think she likes Mark, she likes Alfred, but she's, like, cool with some of my other friends, like, for example, like, Dustin, or Zach, or something like that, she's, like, cool with them, like, alright, they're his friends, so, I mean, yeah, you could just run it by her and be like, hey, is there any of my friends that you want me to ask, or something like that, or whatever.
Pretty much. Thinking that. I bought the wrong thing there. I'm about to start around 40, and I don't have anything set up to actually pop the Mo app. So I have to figure out what to do quickly for that. Maybe this will work.
There she blows! Attack! Attack, me hearties!
That didn't work.
Hit!
Damn it. I tried to pause it before.
I should see how well you know how I play this
Orders?
game. Do like a trivia, like a thing if you could
Orders?
guess. I should go through basically like what I have the most experience for, and you tell me what you think I have the most experience for, then the next and the next and next and next, and see if you could see how many in a row you could get. Would you want to try that or no?
For the different towers?
Yeah, like which one, basically meaning which one I have the most experience for, meaning which one I use the highest tier and all that stuff.
Okay, if you pick 2 towers, I can probably tell you which one. But if you ask me to go from one after another, there's 0 chance I'd get that.
No, I'm just saying like seeing like how many, or if I told you, hey, what do you think's my top 5 towers I use?
Sure.
I
All right. How if I do it like this? I do number 1 and 2, and you tell me which one's 1, which one's 2. Then I do 3 and 4. You tell me which one's 3, which one's 4, and so on.
Okay,
So they're
that's what I was saying. If you
Yeah,
give
do
me
it like
2
that.
towers, I can tell you. I can probably guess which one you use more often.
I got 2 more tickets they gave me.
Fucking lucky.
Really don't want to do that one.
attack! Attack, me hearties!
All right. You want me to start that one now, or you want to talk more about like the other things we were doing?
Sure, why not?
Do that one now.
Yeah.
All right. Give me one momento. I'm gonna back out before I do my other 2 things. All right. So my monkeys. Let me find which 2 are my top. Which I will 100% know which one's my top, I'm pretty sure. Alright.
Well, we can. Oh, wait, how many towers are there?
4 plus 6 plus 7
There's 22.
plus
Just counted them. There's 22, ignoring the heroes.
Mhm.
Pretty sure I can guess what number 1 is for you immediately.
Alright, you want to do that one just so
Yeah.
I get do 2 and 3 together?
Okay, banana farm.
Alright, yep. You want to take a guess how much XP? Random number?
No chance at all. Like if I look at mine, it's huge.
It's just under 13 million.
okay, so you have more experience on the banana farm than I do.
Alright. Number 2 and 3 are both Paragon worthy towers too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you the towers. You tell me in which order. We have the Dart Monkey. We have the Monkey Buccaneer. Which one's 2? Which one's 3?
Okay, those are not the two I want to do here.
Why?
Because Buccaneer was the one I was thinking like that's the highest chance you'd go ahead and use, but then at the same time, the Dart Monkey is the one that you get for free. So you can place it every time anyway.
Yep.
I'll go with Dart Monkey as number 2, just because I feel like you use it more often, and when you go for the Paragons, you'll end up getting them more often than the boats.
Alright, one of them has 4.8 million.
Yep.
And one has 8.4 million.
And
XP.
I'm going to go with the Dart Monkey for the higher one.
And you got them mixed up. Monkey Buccaneer, I have 8.4 million. And Dart Monkey, 4.8. Alright, let me find numbers 4 and 5.
Back where you came from. Light that fuse.
There's no fucking way.
Look to the horizon. Jeez.
Okay.
We're
Alright.
hit.
Okay.
Wow. 4 and 5 are a little bit of a gap, but 5 and 6 is separated by 5,000 XP. I'm just going to confirm that these are the right ones.
Light that fuse. Attack me, Hearty. Treasure.
Alright. So 3.79 mil, and then 2.647 mil.
Jeez.
We have the Sniper Monkey and the Wizard Monkey. Which is number 4 and which is number 5?
I'd say Sniper is number 4, Wizard number 5.
And you got them opposite.
We're hit.
The
Again.
Wizard is 3.79 and the Sniper is 2.647. So the Sniper is at 2.647. The next
Light that
closest,
fuse.
I'm not going to tell you what it is at 2.642. 5,000 less. That's insane. That's close. All right, let me find out what's next after that one.
Attack me, Hearty. Attack me, Hearty.
So 6 and 7.
We're
What
hit.
the hell? Don't have to waste all this money on this. What the?
I think this one's definitely. All right. So we have the Monkey Village in Helipilot. Which is 6, which is 7?
What the fucking hell is with these? I keep on getting everyone wrong. And now, this one I'm thinking. I don't see you using the helipad nearly as much as the Monkey Village, so I want to say Monkey Village is next. So let's go with that.
Light that fuse.
Monkey Village is at 2.642 million, which is 5,000 less than the previous, so you are correct.
Finally got one.
The Helipilot is at 2.48 million. So it's not like it's like 2 games, 3 games behind.
Attack me, Hearty.
It's like 3 good games behind. It's not miserably far behind. Alright. So now I think the gaps are going to get a lot closer because we're getting basically towards the 2 mil and under range. So let me find my next victim.
Back where you came from. Light that fuse. Attack, me hearties.
Alright. So that was 6 and 7, so 8 and 9. We have 2.286 mil. And we have 2.077 mil.
Light that fuse.
I believe these are the last two altogether over 2 million XP. We have
Look to the
the
horizon.
Super Monkey and the Spike Factory. Which order?
Leisure.
Spike Factory above the Super Monkey.
Sunk.
And you are correct.
Light that fuse.
Alright.
Back where
So you started off rough. But then afterwards, you knew which was number 1 right off rip. Then 2 and 3 you mixed up, 4 and 5 you mixed up, but 6 and 7 and 7 and 8. No, 8 and 9.
Okay.
So 6 and 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So now 10 and 11.
Light that fuse.
So we're under 2 mil. What's closest to 2 mil? Oh, I hope it's these two. I really hope it's these two. Because you're going to be pulling your hair out on these two if it is. I think it's these two. Oh, you're going to pull your hair out on this one. Tack shooter, bomb shooter. Oh. Which one do I use more? There's a 45k gap.
Back where you came from.
Oh,
I say you use the
That's
tack
what-
shooter more.
Light that fuse. She's sunk.
and you are correct. 1.933 mil to 1.887 mil.
Back where you came from.
Okay, I
Jesus.
just want to explain my reasoning for this. I feel like you don't use the top path bomb shooter that often, but you will use the top path and middle path, or you will use the top path and bottom path of the what do you want to call it? Tack shooter almost any chance you get. Just use them. You'll spend all the
It's
money,
fun.
but the only
It's
one that I
fun.
feel like I can see you actually using the tier 5s every single time for bomb shooter is the middle path.
A toast. Back where light that
It's
fuse.
funny with the bomb shooter. I really didn't use the middle path until we started doing these boss challenges.
Oh, so you've been
So
using
we-
bottom path or top
I've been
path?
using top and bottom. I like the top and bottom. The middle path is just whatever. But I know how effective they are against bosses. So that's the funny thing. I never was using them until like we started doing like boss stuff all the time. So an attack shooter, I really have never really used the middle path too much. To be honest, all six tier 5s, I like them all. There's not one I dislike. All right, so we'll see the next closest. So we're looking towards like 1.7, 1.8 mil now. There's
Attack me hearties.
this guy's identical. There's no way. There's no way.
She's sunk.
Get the hell out of here. This is the
Light
closest.
that fuse.
1.717.094. And then 1.717.854. So a difference
She's sunk.
of less than 800. 750 difference between these two.
Okay.
Blue Gunner and Ninja Monkey.
Okay, since they're the same, literally, at this point,
Yeah.
I have to just go with which one I feel like you got a one-time more use.
Yes.
And sadly, I'm gonna have to give it to Ninja Monkey because of the Paragon stuff. It just feels like you have added another extra Ninja Monkey in comparison.
So you're basically saying recently I've been catching up with the Blue Gunner versus, because obviously with all these challenges, Glue Gunner is more effective than Ninja Monkey.
No, not even saying that. All I'm saying is, I feel like you probably use the, what do you want to call it? The Glue Gunner is probably the one you go to more, but it's just you have to actually buy and spend so much money on the Ninja Monkey when you do use it, that thanks to how experience works in the game, you got more experience with that. And you got to higher rounds with the Ninja Monkey. So, as a way, it doesn't really matter because of how close they are. I feel like you got this around the same amount. I'm just going with Ninja Monkey because it feels like it's more likely.
And you got it right. You got it right. Ninja Monkey got 800 more. Less than 800 more. 750 to be exact. That's insane. 750 less experience. That's legitimately like 2 waves. You could play rounds 1 and 2 with a Glue Gunner, put Kurohesive on him, and then all of a sudden I've caught up. That's insane. Alright, so under 1.7. Oh, I missed one. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Never mind, I did not. I did not.
But by the way, I'm doing absolutely horrible in this game right now. I've pressed continue way too many times.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're going to get this one. I think. Be surprised if you didn't. There's a gap between these. These are the last ones that are in a million barrier. I'm checking that first. Anything else in a million?
We're gonna need a bigger boat. Like sheep.
Alright. This is it for the millions. Alright. We got the Monkey Sub and Monkey Ace. Do you want the XP difference?
No, you get Monkey Ace more often.
Yes, I felt you were going to get that one. Definitely with, I have to tell you, there is a gap.
Yeah.
1.607 mil to 1.155 mil. So there's a gap. Alright, now we're officially going under a million.
A toast to me. Sheeps like that few.
Monkey Engineer and Druid.
That is a weird one.
Right, sheeps.
We're definitely at the point of the towers that you don't use.
I'm under a million.
Yeah. I'll just say engineer just because the fact you've been... No. Yeah, fuck it, yeah, engineer. Engineer for the higher one.
Engineer must have caught it in the last month because I've been using it a lot more, but I used to use the Druid all the time early game when I started playing this.
Yeah.
But you are correct, Engineer.
The only reason I'm thinking of it is just a Paragon is the reason.
Back where you came from.
I mean, yeah, that could make a difference too, but...
And
in
also,
general,
you've just
even
recently
in-
learned about how to actually use the engineer.
Yeah.
Where you came from. Look to the horizon.
Alright, and next two... Oh, let me tell you how much they were at. One was at 962,000, and the other was at 868,000. So, about 100,000 difference. So, basically a week's worth of contested territory. That's basically, before this contested territory, I'd probably say it was the Druid. And the next two. How many more do we have left? Let me go through them real quick. We are totally done with the support. We have two more primaries. Two more military.
Pirate Admiral. Or is it Admiral Pirate?
One more magic. Alright, so we have 5. So, should I give you all 5 and you just try to tell me in which order you think, or you want me to do that for the final 3?
Sure, I'm fine with trying to do all 5.
Alright. So I'm just gonna name them. I'm gonna start towards primary. I'm not giving you in any particular order. I'm just telling you I'm gonna start at the primary. There's 2 primary, 2 military, 1 magic, and I'm just gonna tell you them in order like this, like what comes up first. Alright, Boomerang Monkey. Not Glue Gunner, we already did Ice Monkey. So
Yeah.
Boomerang Monkey, Ice Monkey, Order Monkey, Dartling Gunner,
Hit.
and Alchemist. Which is the highest of them? Do you want to know the number by any chance?
No, just repeat those.
Starting with primary, Boomerang Monkey, Ice Monkey. Military, you have Mortar Monkey, Dartling Gunner. And then your magic, you have Alchemist. Which is the highest?
Oh, that's an obvious one. The highest for you is Boomerang. Because the other 4 you absolutely do not use.
You would be wrong.
Oh, then Mortar? Huh.
You'd be wrong again.
Okay, then this line is all bullshit now. You don't fucking
No, I've been using
Alchemist.
this one. Yeah, I've been using this one a lot more recently because of the money factor.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for contested territory in the last 2 sessions, I don't know if this... I'm pretty sure the reason why it's this many... It's 828,000. The reason I think is because of these contested territories. And I have to generate my own money.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's...
I've been going off the thought, okay, you don't know shit about, or you haven't used all these for the longest time, but I guess the one that I have shown you, like, hey, this one is useful, see? Was Alchemist one saying, oh, top path and bottom path. Top path great for buffing, but you probably don't use that much. And then bottom path great for getting you money.
No, when I use an Alchemist, it's only for money.
Yep, that's what I say.
Yep. So that's number... That's the
top
highest
one.
of them. So you want me to read off the final 4?
Now that I know it's Alchemist, and the next one would be, again, I'm going to say Boomerang, because I feel like I thought I knew for sure the other 4 were that low, but I didn't take into account the fact that you've probably been using Alchemist very recently.
Yeah. And The next one is Boomerang at 785,000, so it's how much
Light
less?
that fuse.
It's only 45,000 less or 50,000 less. So basically contested territory this week.
Back where you came from.
This
Yeah.
week of contested territory, basically it passed Boomerang.
Wait, something
So-
past Boomerang the last? Oh, Alchemist. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, Alchemist probably passed it this week. That's what I'm saying. And then the final three. You got an Ice Monkey, you got
Mortar and
Tower,
Dartling.
Mortar Monkey, and Dartling Gunner. What is the top of these three?
Maybe Mortar. Probably not Ice.
Light that fuse.
And probably not Dartling because you hate Dartling. I'm guessing Dartling's going to be your lowest in all of these. So I want to say... I did tell you about how good Ice can be. Speaking of, I just got the Insta-Monkey 320 Ice Monkey. From being
Alright.
this. What is it called? I definitely used up way too much there. Fuck, I'll say third place, or the middle one's gonna be Mortar. It's gonna be the top of these three.
You'd be wrong.
So it's Ice Monkey, great.
At 440,800 is Ice Monkey. So let me read off how close the last two are. 132,000 and 109,000. Dartling Gunner, Mortar Monkey. Who you got? Who is my favorite of those two? And which? Actually, neither are my favorite. Which one do I like even less?
Okay, here's the thing. You absolutely hate the Dartling Gunner, but it's also expensive, so anytime you got it, you probably spent too much money on it. And so you've gotten more...
23,000 XP difference. So that means 20 different levels. If I was just playing with that thing, or I spent a lot more money on them for about 40 more levels.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, if you did Dartling Gunner, it would be because of the fact that it just gets... It's the one you hate the most, without a doubt. And it's also the one that is more expensive, so if you did get it of the two, you'd be gaining more experience from it compared to the Ice Monkey. But the difference is, Ice Monkey, I've been telling you is good lately, so you might have been using it lately. So I want to say Ice Monkey you have a higher score on right now. That's what I want to say.
Ice Monkey, yeah, that was. Ice Monkey was. It's Mortar Monkey, and Dartling Gunner.
Oh, I was... Never mind. Then Mortar Monkey. Fucking hell. You better have Mortar Monkey over Dartling Gunner.
Mortar is 132. Dartling's 109.
Thank fucking God. If you didn't have your most hated tower being the lowest, then there's an issue. Oh yeah, before we talk about that, gotta collect a diamond crate. I have the options for featured instas of a engineer, a super monkey, a monkey village, or a Dartling Gunner. Or I can just press collect and do randoms. What do you think? Which one should I not do? Give me two to not do.
Give me the 4 normal ones first again. The
Engineer,
ones that-
super, village, and Dartling.
I would say don't do the village and engineer.
Okay. So that leaves me to choose between super, Dartling, and random.
Well, actually, with the engineer, you have the one that's 115k, so it might be extra. Whatever.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I have a huge amount of tier 4 super monkeys already. So I feel like of super monkey and Dartling, I'll go for the Dartling because it's It's very expensive as well, but it's the ones I don't have tier 4s of.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also tempted to press random. And this is going to be the last diamond chest I get for this event. So I feel like random is the best way to end it out. So I'm going to go with that.
How much longer is an event?
3 hours.
Oh shit! I gotta hop on and do one more thing of it.
Okay, I got 2 tier 4s and 1 tier 3. First off, the tier 3 was a spike factory, a 031 spike factory. At first tier 4, oh that's a good one. A 400 druid, so the ball of lightning. And next one, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but okay. A 042 tack shooter. It's good, I guess, but it's not something I use. So I'm like, okay. Got an interesting ad up there. And might as well check contested territory, see. Even though I'm not going to do another game. Yep, I still have 0 tickets. Good. So I don't have to do any more. Okay, I'm going to do outro so I can upload this video.
Okay.
Because I need to also go to sleep and actually go to work in the morning. So, doing outro now.
Yep.
Okay, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. I was going to say I enjoyed playing, but really wasn't enjoying the gameplay because of the collection event. That last game just fucking annoyed me. Just kept on losing and losing and losing. Just kept on using up money. Like, I don't really care too much about, but even though I have 26,000, so it shouldn't matter. It still sucks how much was just waste on that. I don't like having to press continue. I didn't play good there. I did do good on the actual contested territory tiles though, so that's nice. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video, and till next time, see ya.